Hi everyone, my name is Kylie. I work at Chestnut Hill College in the registrar's office, and I'm also a certified group fitness instructor. So I'm going to put those skills to use today and do some yoga with you guys. Today's class we're going to really focus on stretching out our backs and getting them moving. All you need is a mat and some space to move around. So when you're ready, we're going to come to the end of our mat, whatever side you want to be your end. We're just going to take a nice deep breath. And in that breath, we're going to arch our back just very slightly, however far you feel like going. And then we're going to bring it forward and we're going to stop halfway. We're just going to hold it here. So it's going to be a nice flat back just to get ourselves started. Going to take a nice deep breath. One more inhale. And one more exhale. We're going to fold it forward. Let those hands fall wherever they feel like going. So it might be on your shin, it might be on your feet, you might be able to reach the mat. You might have to bend your knees a little bit, and that's okay. Whatever works for you. Take a nice deep breath here. And slowly, we're going to bring that back up one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. We're going to roll those shoulders when we get to the top. We're going to do that same movement again. Maybe this time, your back will arch a little bit further. You reach a little more. And fold forward into a nice flat back. You're really going to feel the back stretch. You're also going to feel a little bit of core work to keep you here. Take a nice deep breath here. And one more. And again. Forward fold. Hands can be on the shin, on the mat. Knees can be bent. You can try and straighten them, whatever your body is telling you to do as we get started today. Take a few nice deep breaths here. And one more. Inhale. And then exhale. Slowly roll the spine up one vertebrae at a time. And roll those shoulders up. Okay, one more time, just like that. Inhale, arch the back. And fold, holding it halfway. One more inhale, and on the exhale, forward fold. Maybe you can go a little bit further, maybe your hands are a little lower on your shin or a little deeper into the mat. Maybe your legs are a little bit straighter. Nice deep breaths here. More, and slowly roll it up one vertebrae at a time, rolling those shoulders at the top. So we're going to go again. It's going to be a little different this time, so make sure you're watching. Inhale, arch that back. This time we're going to go straight into that forward fold, so make sure the back is nice and straight as you come down. Once you have your hands where they need to be, you're feeling nice and strong, you're going to inhale and look up. So it's going to be a halfway lift. So you're going to feel the back starting to straighten itself out. You're kind of going to aim for looking at where the wall and the floor meet in front of you. That's where your gaze wants to be. Take a few nice deep breaths here. And forward fold. You're probably going to feel your hands start to go a little bit lower and your legs starting to straighten up a little more. Now that the blood is moving and you're getting nice and warm, that's normal. And slowly, we're going to roll it up. We're going to do that again. So inhale, arch that back. Forward fold. Get that spine nice and long. Hands strong. And you're going to look up halfway. Now your hands are probably going to, if you have them on your shins, they might rise a little bit or they might get a little closer to you as you look up halfway. That's totally normal. You're going to feel a little bit more stretch in the back of the leg and in the spine. For a breath. Trying to straighten those legs a little more. And slowly roll it up. Roll those shoulders at the top. Okay, we're going to go one more time, just like that. Inhale, arch the back. And exhale, forward fold. And look up halfway. Really try and straighten that spine, straighten those legs. Really stretch as much as you can without hurting yourself. Challenging ourselves but not hurting ourselves is the goal. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. And again, we're going to slowly roll it up, roll those shoulders at the top. We're going to do that one more time. It's going to be a little different this time. So, stretch up, forward fold. And from here, we're going to go into our ragdoll. So opposite hands are going to grab opposite elbows. And from here, you're just going to slowly let gravity pull your back a little bit lower. You can rock side to side a little bit, keep the body moving. Take one more breath in this position. Inhale and exhale. We're going to lower the hands down, so we're back in that nice forward fold. We're going to look ahead and we're going to walk those hands out. So you're in a nice high plank, top of a push-up. This is a little too much. Feel free to go to your knees. That's totally okay. Listen to your body. If you're okay from up here, we're going to hold it for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. On our exhale, we're going to slowly lower ourselves onto the ground. So if you're on your knees, same thing, slowly lower yourself. We're going to set our arms up on our forearms. Make sure your shoulder is nice and above your elbow. And from here, we're just simply going to raise our chest. So you're going to feel this stretch in your lower back. You want to make sure that your legs and your glutes are nice and relaxed and you're really using your upper body to get you up. So inhale, exhale, slowly lower down, catch your breath, and go up again. Same thing, you might feel yourself get a little taller this time, a little bit more of a stretch. That's awesome. And down. And one more time from this position, this Sphinx pose. Up. And down. So now that our backs are a little warm and we kind of understand the basics of that position, we're going to bring our hands a little bit closer to our chest. And from here, we're going to slowly rise up. We're not going to put any pressure on our hands. It's going to be very minimal. So you're really going to use your back muscles to lift yourself up. So you might not go very high, and that's okay. If this is too much for your lower back, go back to the Sphinx pose. That's totally fine. Working the same muscles. Inhale. And exhale. Lower it down. We're going to go again from here. Again, hands close to you, but really very minimal weight. Really use that core, use that back to get you up. Make sure the glute muscles and the leg muscles stay pretty relaxed. We want gravity to push them down. And exhale down. We're going to go one more time from that position. Inhale and rise. You might feel yourself getting a little bit taller each time you do this. That's totally normal. That's awesome. Inhale and exhale. Bring it down. So this time what we're going to do, same movement, but we're going to use our hands to push ourselves up. So it's going to get you a little bit taller. You're going to use a few arm muscles instead of just focusing on just that back and just that core. We're still going to keep the glutes relaxed, the legs relaxed. Just really focus on stretching that back upward, stretching that core upward. Inhale and exhale. Slowly bring yourself down. Catch your breath, and we're going to go from here again. Inhale and bring it up. See if you can stand a little bit taller. Feel that back stretch a little bit deeper this time. And slowly bring it down. I'm going to do that one more time, just like that. Inhale. And bring it up. And again, if this is too much, you can always do that Sphinx pose instead. It's not as much pressure on the back, not as much work. Inhale. And slowly lower it down. So we're going to continue with stretching that lower back. We're going to do a different variation of this position. So what you're going to do is your hands, they're probably going to come off your mat just a little bit so that your arms are at a nice 90-degree angle. So you're going to look like an upside down football goal post. And you're going to lift from here. So you're not going to go very high, that's okay, but you're still going to feel a stretch in that back, and you're also going to feel a stretch in your chest and in your shoulders. So inhale here, and slowly bring it down. We're going to go again from here, bring it up. And slowly bring it down. One more time. Up. Really use the strength in those arms. Don't squeeze the glutes, don't squeeze the legs. Really use your back and your arms to get you up. And slowly bring it down. So now that our backs are nice and warm, we got some movement in our core. We're gonna really work on it. So, legs are nice and long behind you. Arms are gonna be long at your sides. So, you're gonna relax. And then when you're ready, you're gonna start to tighten up those leg muscles. You'll probably feel the knees start to slightly rise off the ground. Tighten up those feet, tighten up those arms. And slowly, you're gonna peel yourself up off the ground. Really use that whole body to stretch that back. Pull those shoulders nice and far. Really stretch the body long here. Every single muscle. Take a nice deep breath here. And slowly bring it down. And if that's too much, feel free to just lift the legs or just lift the arms. Do whatever feels good for your body. When you're ready, you're going to go again. And slowly peel yourself off to whatever degree you're feeling. Try and feel nice and long. And slowly bring it down. We're going to go one more time, just like this. Slowly bring it up. And relax. So from here, we're going to go into a child's pose. So push that upper body back onto those hips. And in this position, what you really want to go for is a nice long back. So you want to stretch those fingertips as far as they can go. Really lengthen the back, lengthen the arms as you open the hip flexors. This should be just as much a back stretch as it is a hip flexor stretch. Take a few nice deep breaths here. See if you can inch those arms up a little bit further. One more nice deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to bring it forward onto all fours. So again, from here you want your knees about hip distance apart, right under your hip flexors, shoulders, elbows, and wrists all in line. And from here, we're going to do a few cat-cow poses. So you're going to inhale and really round that back. And then on your exhales, you're going to slowly bring it down, arch it, really stretch every muscle of that back. Inhale. And exhale. You should really feel even the shoulders moving in this position. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. On your next breath, we're going to really plant those heels and bring those hips up into a nice downward dog position. Our goal here is to try and get our heels to touch the mat. That's not always going to happen, and that's okay. But we want that feeling of nice long legs and a nice long back. So in this position, if you're looking for a little more, you can walk that dog. So what that means is you're going to pop one knee, bring it down, and pop the other. So this will really give you more of a stretch in the back of your legs. We want to make sure our back stays nice and long as we do this. And one more each side. And we're going to plant those heels. Take a nice deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to bring it forward. Again, drop to those knees or bring that body straight down onto the mat. So from here, we're going to flip it over just a little bit and stretch that back side to side. So we're going to bring our knees up, nice 90-degree angle, arms out to a T. We're going to take our knees and we're going to go to the left, but our gaze is going to go to the right. So you should feel a nice twist in the back as you move. And hold it here for another breath. Really let gravity do its thing here. One more. And exhale. You're going to bring it up. You're going to do the same thing in the opposite direction. So your knees slowly go over to the right as your gaze goes over to the left. So when you're in this position, you want to make sure that your shoulders stay nice on the ground. So you're really twisted with that back and not the upper body. Take a few deep breaths here. Go ahead and close your eyes if you want. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. So we're going to bring it up. We're going to do that again. A little more difficult this time. So I'm just going to do like this so I don't hit the bed. Inhale. Your left leg is going to straighten out if you want the challenge. And from there, you're going to twist to the side. So you might feel a little more intensely this time. You might feel that leg, gravity doing its thing, letting it drop. That's good for a little deeper stretch. Make sure your shoulders are nice and planted on the mat. Take a few deep breaths here. Last one. And exhale. Bring those knees in. Back to center. We're going to raise our left leg this time, and just go the opposite direction. Again, let the gaze fall. Close your eyes if you want. Let gravity really do its thing here in twisting that back. One more nice deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Bring it back in. We're going to bring those knees in nice and close for a hug. Really squeeze them in. And from here, we're going to just rock gently side to side. giving ourselves a little back massage. And then we're going to move front and back, nice and slow. It doesn't have to be very tall. So if you're ready for a challenge, you can use this momentum to bring yourself up. Otherwise, use your hands, use whatever you need to sit yourself up and come into a nice, comfortable seated position for our last few stretches. So, from this nice seated position, we're going to sit up nice and tall, really stretch that back, and slowly raise those arms nice and tall. Inhale, and exhale, we're going to stretch over to the right. So this will be a nice back stretch, a nice oblique stretch. And if you're feeling really bendy, go ahead and you can bend that elbow. Give yourself a little further of a stretch. Get a little deeper into it. I'm going to take a few deep breaths here. One more. Slowly bring it up. So now we're going to go to the other side. Left arm comes down, stretches out, and again, bend that elbow a little more. Really let that oblique stretch. One more breath, inhale, and exhale. Bring it up. Reset, make sure that spine is nice and long. We're going to move over to the right, and we're going to give ourselves a nice twist. So make sure you're sitting up nice and tall, nice and straight as you twist. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it front again. Nice long spine. And we're going to twist over to the other side. One more breath, inhale, and exhale, bring it up. We're going to finish off, we're going to go forward. So make sure you have a nice long back here, you're really stretching forward. See if you can make those fingertips just a little bit further. Really stretching the back. And slowly bring the fingertips in. And we're just going to do a quick round of sitting cat-cow stretch. So we're going to round that back and arch and round, arch, round, arch, one more time, round, and arch. Alright everybody, that is all I have for you today. I'm here every Wednesday, 12 to 12:30. We'll do a few different moves each week to really just relax the body and get it stretching on our lunch breaks once a week. So I hope to see you next Wednesday. Thank you for joining.